Welcome to the video guide of the FlashyScience Thermal Insulation experiment. On the screen is a beaker for water with a lid and thermometer on the bench, a kettle for heating the water, a timer, and a flask for resetting the experiment. Click on the beaker to move to the Insulation Select screen. You'll now see 6 rolls of materials that can be used to insulate the beaker: cork, aluminium foil, silica aerogel, wool, PVC, which is a polymer, and paper. Click on a material of your choice, for example cork, and you will see a single 2 mm thick layer appear at the bottom of the screen. Click again to add another layer and another, and continue up to 4 layers maximum. Click on the layer stack to take 1 layer away at a time and eventually return to the full choice of materials. Now I'm going to choose a single layer of PVC. Once you're happy with your choice, click on the green and white tick icon in the top left corner to return to the main screen. You'll now see your chosen material and number of layers next to the beaker. Now click on the kettle's level indicator to add water to it. You can choose the water volume to be at a minimum, mid-range or maximum level by clicking multiple times on the kettle. Once you're happy with the volume, click on the kettle's power switch to turn it on and boil the water. The kettle's light will become red while it is heating the water and turn green when the water is boiled. Click and drag the kettle so that it's above the beaker, and then click it again to pour the water into the beaker. The lid, thermometer and material layers will now all be added to the beaker automatically. The thermometer will show the water temperature, and you can see an expanded view of the temperature scale by clicking on the thermometer. Now the thermometer will appear to rise in temperature for a few seconds as it reaches the water temperature. So at first it's not actually showing the water temperature, not until it's equilibrated. So at this stage of the experiment you need a little patience. You need to watch the temperature continue to increase on the scale until the thermometer reaches the true water temperature. Now once this has happened, the temperature will then start to fall at a rate that depends on the insulating material you have chosen and its thickness. And we can see that starting to happen now. Now go to the timer and click on the button on top of it to start the timer counting in seconds and minutes. You can now perform your experiment by recording temperature data over time. Now some of the experiments might require some patience, so we allow you to speed up time. Click on the switch on the side of the timer to move it to fast and see seconds click by more quickly. The temperature will also decrease at a faster rate, of course, so use this with care in case you miss important data points. The timer can be stopped and zeroed and then restarted at any time by clicking on the button on the top of the timer. Once you have finished taking a set of measurements, click on the Reset flask to return the experiment to its initial appearance. You are now free to click on the beaker to choose a new material and thickness, or else just go straight to the kettle to run the experiment with the beaker uninsulated. The experiment also has additional functionality that you can access via this icon in the top left of the screen. This opens a menu with 5 more icons. The first icon simply closes the menu again. The second returns you to the experiment when you're on a question screen. We'll come to those shortly. The third is the Click Information icon. Clicking this will show all of the areas on the screen that can be clicked to control the experiment. The fourth icon opens a screen of questions directly related to the experiment you might have just performed. The final icon opens up revision questions that cover the area of thermal insulation more generally. All questions are marked automatically and many contain randomly generated numbers, so you can retake them as many times as you like for practice. We hope you enjoy using this FlashyScience experiment.